Okay, so this is my second proper video, and in this video I really wanted to talk about how to choose what level of math you really need to be doing in your IB. So I'm sure if you're already doing the IB, or if you're choosing your options, you already know that there are 3 levels of maths that you can take. You can take higher level, you can take standard level, or you can take studies maths. Now, higher level maths is extremely difficult, I already know. So if you're going to take high level math, you really need to know what you need it for. You need it if you're going to take it, because otherwise I think it's way too much work if you really don't need it. Now, what I would say is, if you're going to take high level math, there are a few reasons why. So first of all, if you're doing high level physics, I know my maths teacher from my old school recommended it if you were taking high level physics with high level maths, because sometimes the maths in high level physics can get quite difficult, so having high level maths can help between the 2 subjects. Another reason to be doing high level maths would be, for example, if the subjects that you want to at university directly involve maths. So for example, if you want to take maths at university, of course you need to be doing high level maths. Maybe also if you want to take physics, you should be taking high level maths. In fact, I would suggest that if the course you want to take physically states that it needs maths as one of its core recommended subjects to take before taking that subject, you should probably be doing high level maths. Now, I think the choice between standard level and high level is quite obvious. I mean, if it's quite obvious when you need to take high level maths. So why standard level maths? What I would say for standard level maths is, if you are good at maths and you enjoy maths, choose standard level maths, at least at first, because as someone who is now taking studies but started out as standard, if you really enjoy maths, which personally I don't, if you enjoy maths, studies maths will bore you, because it is easier than standard level maths. Another reason to take standard level maths could be if you're not sure what you want to do and you don't know whether you need maths or not. It's a good safe bet. And I think the final reason why you should take standard level maths is if the university you want to go to requires it for any of its subjects. I know for some countries like Germany, if you want to go to university in Germany, they do not consider studies maths to be an appropriate level of maths for any of their subjects. You need to do standard level maths. So I would suggest really doing your research before you pick between standard and studies, if that's something you're looking at. Now, I think a big thing about choosing studies maths is that you should know that there's such stigma around studies maths, especially in the school that I came from before I chose my options. I'm not sure about other schools because I haven't been to any of them. I've only been to the schools that I've been to, obviously. So I feel that a lot of people consider studies maths to be for people who are, quote, stupid, and that's not true. I mean, there is the level that studies maths is for people who are bad at maths, because it's the lowest level of maths and you'll get the highest grade. But at the same time, it's also for people like me now, who have decided that what they want to do in the future doesn't need maths, the university that they're going to doesn't require standard maths, and then by moving down to studies, it's an easier level 7 for me, or a level 6, or it's an easier way to get more marks from a subject that I would have dropped if I was doing A-levels. So for me, I want to take law at university. Now, the requirements for law are history and English. If I was doing the A-levels, which is what you do in England, you take 3 subjects. People who are doing the A-levels and who are going to apply to law will not even be doing maths. So for me, having studies maths as the lowest level of maths that IB offers is still more than what a lot of people applying to the same thing will be doing in comparison to me. So I think at the end of the day, you really need to decide what level of maths is good for you and ignore what other people are saying. I know that people might look down on studies maths, but it's really not as easy as people think. I mean, it's not ridiculous in the sense studies maths is not for stupid people. It's for people who don't need maths. And the final point I want to put forward is, you shouldn't feel scared if you think that the IB maths level you've chosen isn't for you. Even with any subject, if you think that the subject you've chosen isn't for you and you already know and you still have time to move down, do it, because you do not want to be stuck for 2 years in a subject that isn't for you. For me, I started out in standard maths because I was told that with the level that I got for GCSE, I should be able to do standard maths. Now, I found myself struggling a little bit in standard maths, and I thought to myself, I don't need maths, I should move down. But it took me 3 months to, first of all, make that decision, and then have the courage to tell my teacher that I wanted to move down. And I don't even have a scary teacher. My maths teacher in standard level maths was lovely, but I was still scared to move down. And I just think that no one should be scared to move down, because at the end of the day, the teacher's not going to eternally hate your guts if you decide that their class isn't for you, because they know that it's the subject, not the teacher. Unless it really is the teacher, in which case you probably shouldn't be moving down because you might actually need maths. So that's all from this video. I hope that it helps you make decisions if that's what you're doing, or I hope that it helps you choose which subjects you need to be taking. Bye!